I'm about to do something that most people would call impossible, you know what I mean? And that is to make $1 million in a year. And is it crazy? Absolutely. And do I have any idea how I'm gonna do it? Nah. But that's why I'm doing it, because in life you gotta set unrealistic goals to allow growth. If I was just to make a goal of like, oh, I'm gonna just make $1,000 in a year. I'm a college student right now. $1,000. Yes, it's a good goal to make $1,000, but like you already know what you're gonna do. It's an achievable goal. Oh, I'm gonna just do DoorDash a couple times a week. I'll end up with 1,000. But if I set a goal that feels impossible, like you gotta set goals that actually feel impossible. Making $1 million feels in fucking insane. But that's why you do it, because it's gonna force you to learn, force you to grow, and force you to just figure out a way. You know what I mean? Even if you fail, there's so many valuable lessons you learn on the way. But without setting a goal that you think you can't reach, you're gonna be stuck. You're gonna be stuck in this cycle of just doing the minimum. You know what I mean? What do people call it? The bare minimum. That's what I'm looking for. And I'm starting this YouTube channel too. Oh, I even introduced myself. I'm Sam. I'm a college student. This lighting, I don't know what this is. I'm using my laptop camera, but I felt a calling today to start a channel and to just share the news and inspire people to do better. And I don't know where this is gonna take me. I'm also using it as a way to document my journey. And there's an importance of setting unrealistic goals, because maybe I'm getting repetitive, but so realistic goals, they're gonna hold you back because it's gonna keep you safe, it's gonna keep you comfortable. If I set a goal of like I said earlier, make $1,000 in a year, how much growth am I gonna have in that 1 year? If my goal was to just make, okay, we can say 10,000, you know what I mean? That's a realistic goal. I think I could do that if I really worked hard enough. But what I would be doing would probably be like easy jobs, doing DoorDash, doing Uber Eats. And where's the growth in that? Where is the challenge? Where is the struggle? Yes, there's gonna be challenge, right? And I understand. I've done DoorDash, I've done Uber Eats. Yes, there's gonna be challenge, but you want to grow at the end of the day. You don't want to be stuck in this cycle. You want to break through, then you got to start setting higher standards, setting unrealistic goals. And there's this saying that small goals don't always lead to big breakthroughs. I don't know if that's the same, but that's what I got right here on my notes. I'm kind of doing a script, kind of just freeballing it and seeing how this YouTube thing's gonna work. But yeah, take action. You know what I mean? Take action. And yes, there's gonna be doubt. Doubt is one of the things that holds everyone back. You know what I mean? The quicker you can master your doubt and your fears and just see what happens, and you know what I mean? I think most of the time you gotta realize your biggest fear, bro, your biggest fear never happens. It never comes close to happening, and it probably never will happen. So you gotta stop thinking about what could happen and just try things out and see what happens. You know what I mean? I have a great example right here. It's about setting a goal of going to the gym 5 times a week this month, right? It's an achievable goal. You think you can do it. But how often do you actually stick through with that? How often would someone actually stick through with that, right? Because you know what you have to do. All I got to do is go to the gym 5 times a week. But say I set a goal, I'm going to go 5 times a week for 10 years. Bro, you don't think you're going to do that, but it doesn't even feel possible. But that's where there's a push. You don't need someone, or not need someone, but it's more like, instead of having or knowing what you're gonna do and like knowing the road that, or the path that's already written down that you're gonna do, how likely are you gonna stick to the one that you're gonna do for 1 year, or the one that you're gonna do for 10 years? You know what I mean? And things will change. That's the beauty of it all, man. It's like, just challenge yourself. Don't ever be stuck and complacent and doing things that you think you're already gonna achieve. Because if you already think you're gonna finish something, then where's the reward in that, right? It's like you. It's not about doing something easy or hard. It's about doing something, challenging yourself to something you think you can't do, so that I guess you also, like, there's more drive and you stick to it more, right? So it's like the person that's challenging themselves to go to the gym 5 days a week for 10 years straight, they're gonna work probably 10 times harder than the person that's trying to do it for 1 year. Because 1 year you're just doing it, you know what I mean? But the person that's doing it for 10 years straight, if they set that challenge out, like to me that sounds impossible, right? Like no fucking way I'm going to the gym 5 times a week for 10 years straight. They're gonna work harder because they have a bigger goal. Like it's just like you reaching for this while someone else reaching for this. You feel me? So it's just something like that, if that makes sense. And so say you set this goal to go 10 years, right? If you fail, let's say in the first month, you're looking past that and you're going back because you already set a goal that I'm gonna do it for 10 years straight. Like one missed day isn't gonna stop your journey. While as the person that's doing it for 1 month, if you miss a day, bro, you know how many people in your life be like, oh, whatever, it's done. I ain't doing this no more. You know what I mean? So part of it also is just learning to pick yourself up every time you fail. Pick yourself up because you realize that no one else can make you do anything but yourself. You know what I mean? So, and the final message I guess is okay, we'll scratch that. And what I want y'all to do is just set an unrealistic goal, something that sounds so crazy, no matter how big or small. Just challenge yourself, and I'm here to remind you that the journey is what shapes you. The journey is what shapes you. You know what I mean? And every step forward is a win. See how this looks.